welcome to another video of Kingdom Finance with Grace, where we break the corporate mindset and create one of the kingdom. So as promised, I said I was gonna make a video on how to shop in bulk, because meat is one of the portion of the food budget that takes up a lot. So for example, I was able to get 10 pounds of ground beef for $49.90, and it's 90% lean, 10% fat, and it was only $4.99 a pound from Costco. So this is gonna last us months, because of course we're not gonna be eating ground beef every day. And I was also able to get this is heavy, this meat is for beef stew, because I like to make a lot of stew, for $88.59, and that's a total of 15 pounds. So you portion it good, it's gonna last you a long time. And I also got a whole box of chicken drumstick for $27.59. So this is just to show you that if you shop around, you'll find some good meat at some reasonable price. And I have 4 bags of shrimp, and the shrimp was only 5 something a pound. So for 4 bags, I spent $33 because they were, no, 4 bags, $44 because they were about $11 for the bags. Let me even see if I can. So this bag for $11, because it's been a while since we ate any seafood. We're just doing meat. I was like, okay, this time because we used to get goat. I'm like, let's sacrifice the goat and get some shrimp. This is the deep freezer we got from Walmart. It's been a great blessing for us. My phone is actually hooked to the fridge, the regular fridge that comes with the duplex. So there we just put regular frozen vegetables or ice creams and things like that, and this deep freezer has all the meat. So I'm gonna portion them. I'll tell you how many bags of chicken I got, how many pieces of chicken were there. For the ground beef, I guess I will have 10 bags, because I do 1 pound. I will do 1 pound, and this is 10 pounds. And for the beef, I don't know how to section it yet, but I will calculate. We are a family of 3, me, my husband, and my little 3-year-old. So I guess you can use those numbers to like portion for your family size. So I'll get back to you guys after I portion everything. So this is the scale I'm gonna use to measure my ground beef. So it's gonna be 1 pound, put it to 0. And what I do, I just squeeze some ground beef in there. A pound right there. It's a pound there on the scale. So, and I'm just gonna get my Ziploc. Open it this way. Then I'll just get the ground beef, put it in there. Those are like freezer bags. So I'm just gonna put it flat like that, and then just put it down and try to squeeze as much air out as possible, and then you just zip it up. So that's 1 pound, 1 pound worth of meat, and then I'll do that for the next one. So I'm done portioning the meat. I was able to get 5 here and another 5 ground beef. So if we eat ground beef maybe twice a week, that will last me 5 weeks. And because we have other meats also, I think this whole meat that I got, it costed me about $300, but that was like with other stuff. Because the meat itself, I need to add the numbers and then I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, this meat can last us 2 months. It definitely can. And when I go to the grocery store, to the regular grocery store, which is Aldi, I'm just gonna get vegetables, milk, and eggs, and that's it, and fruits, because I have meat, and then maybe if I need the rice, I don't get it in bulk because I don't have containers to keep it, so I just get the regular 2 pounds, 5 pounds rice from Aldi, and the price is affordable. So Maybe later on when we have a bigger place, I can be getting also rice and pasta and things like that involved. But for now, meat enough had saved us a lot of money. For the chicken, I'm portioning about 10 pieces of chicken, and we're gonna see how many bags I can get. Last time we went shopping, actually I did chicken wings and chicken quarters, right? Leg quarters, because that's what you call them. That's what I did. So I got more chicken than, and then we did goat, and then we did ground beef. I'm kind of tired of chicken right now, but hey, it helps with budgeting. So it's a budget friendly protein. So we're gonna keep adding it to soften the budget. But you know, this is crazy. I was putting 10 pieces of chicken in each bag, and it was even. The box is empty, and I have 10 pieces of chicken in each bag. So now I'm wondering, how many bags do I have? So let's count. Let's check how many bags I ended up with. 11. Okay, so 11 times 10. So we have 110 pieces of chicken for $27.59. Like, seriously, tell me where you can beat that. Start budgeting, start buying in bulk, people. Let's save some money. So, according to Google, you should eat only 3 to 4 ounces a day of red meat, of beef, and that should give you 20 grams. So, they say, according to the health, whatever, you shouldn't eat more than 12 to 18 ounces a week. So that's what I'm gonna do. And actually, this tuna, it came like already flat like that, so it was already cut up like that. This is actually the third portion, and I think I still have, look, that's how they came. So it's easy for me to cut. I thought they would come in the size of like a roast, which is like thick and thin, but no, that's how it came. So actually, I can try to even cut them like thin. Like, for example, if I cut this portion like that, I can even be like a little steak. But since it's too meat, I don't know if I try to cook it as a steak, if it will be tender enough, it will be good. I will experiment. I won't just make stew with it, because I want not eating boring food here. Let's see how many bags we have created. 7. So, and that's about 2 days worth of meat, right? 2 days worth of meat, 14. So that means 14 days. Remember, 14 days of this, 10 days of ground beef, 11 days of what was that, chicken. So 10, 21, 14, 35, right? 35 bags. And I have shrimp, and I'm pretty sure the shrimp also will make up for at least 10 days. So that's 45. So that's less than 2 months, but still, that was about $88. And ground beef was like, let's say 50. So that's 138. And the shrimp were 33. And what else did I buy? So I already counted the meat, I counted the shrimp, I counted the chicken with the chicken. So I think I spent about $200 or $220 for 45 days worth of meat. If you were to go and buy the meat in portions at the store, we'd have spent way more than that for 45 days. So yeah, I think it was worth it. So what do you guys think? Just take the time, shop around, look at different stores, see what you can buy in bulk, and it's gonna save you a lot of money. And you can use that money to invest for your future. All right. I hope this was helpful. Bye.